Wow, where to start? Life is a lot right now. That seems like such an understatement. But yeah, it's a lot. Without going into too much detail, in January, a lot of stuff happened that made me realize that I was on the wrong path with this channel. And as uncomfortable as it is for me to say, I need to make some changes to this here channel. Okay, may not seem like a big deal, but it kind of is when the changes that I'm going to be bringing in could well break the channel and therefore the income stream that I have made for myself here. But for my mental health and for the sustainability of this channel going forward, it has to be done, because if I don't, it just feels like it's going to be a very slow but definite death. I love this channel and I have no intention of going anywhere, but I'm also not taking it completely off the table. That was uncomfortable to say. I have, without meaning to, created a channel that seems to revolve solely around Etsy. It was never my intention to only make Etsy content, but it started to feel like it was the only thing that people were really coming here to watch, and I didn't want to disappoint people, so I just tried to keep on implementing it so that people would want to watch it, because that's what you subscribe for. But then it became something of a hamster wheel that I couldn't get off. Actually, I still don't feel like I can get off the hamster wheel without breaking my channel, but it's gotten to the point now that the fear of breaking this channel doesn't make me feel as uncomfortable as the thought of making the same content for another year. Now, I've spoken before about how I intended to make less Etsy content. I've been dripping that into previous videos recently. So this isn't going to be news to any regular viewers, but I've been thinking about making a video where I go, right, this is the end point. From here on in, it's going to be different. But I've been putting that off because I didn't know what I was moving into. And I'm still not 100% sure, but I just feel like even though I don't know, now is still the time to end one part and the other part will evolve naturally. But it's very scary because it feels like jumping off a cliff into the unknown slightly. A cliff that I might fly and soar beautifully like an eagle, or I might just facepalm onto the rocks beneath. I know that I still want to make business content because this channel it's kind of like my water cooler. It's my chance to speak to other makers and business owners. Working by yourself at home can be really lonely, so this is my chance to connect with people. And I don't want to lose the community that I've found here. And I think that is a huge, huge reason why I've been dragging my heels with this so far. So yeah, I want to hold on to the community aspect to this channel and the process of running a handmade business and all of that. That's the stuff. That was the reason why I got started. But I don't want so much of this channel to be around Etsy. I just feel that something is missing from this space. Something important. But I don't know what that is. Answers on a postcard. And I keep thinking of me looking back on this video in a year's time and just thinking of me saying to myself now, just stick with it, Kim, just stick with it. It works out. I promise you, you'll be fine. But right now, I don't share that confidence. No, not even a little bit. And I've just seen one magpie fly past the window. Oh, no, there's two! Oh, I'm going to show you. Can you see? Oh, they have just flown away. I don't know if I was quick enough to catch them, but I promise there were two magpies out there and I thought there was one. Could that be an omen? I know, they're just birds, but this is where I'm at. Let me have my magpies. I really don't know where I'm going with this. I guess I just want to say officially that going forward, this is going to be less of an Etsy guru, I hate that term, style channel. And I know that a lot of you are here for that kind of thing. Okay, so here it is. I would like you to unsubscribe, please. That's really hard for someone to say that has spent a long time building this channel, but that is what I would like you to do if you're here just for the Etsy content. This really wasn't the video I had planned for today. I was actually planning on making the second installment video of me setting up my website, but that is having to get shelved for a little while, at least for the foreseeable, until things calm down a bit. And I want to apologise for the low energy as well. I could have faked it, but that didn't feel right somehow. And to be honest, as I said, I've been looking for an excuse to talk about this and to say this officially. Admittedly, this wasn't quite what I had in mind, but hey, done is better than perfect and all that. So on that note, one more time, if you don't think that this channel without the Etsy content is a right fit for you, please unsubscribe, and I wish you well. And as to the rest of you who are curious and maybe even excited to see what this channel evolves into, then your guess is as good as mine. I guess I'm excited and a little bit scared too. So yeah, maybe see you next week. Thanks for listening to whatever the heck this turns out to be. I'll speak to you soon. Ta-ra.